Okay, I think it's working. So, what's up, everybody? I got my PC working, but I think my motherboard is messed up still, so I can't record anything on my PC still. I do have a couple thumbnails made for these videos. I can't get them up until I get my PC working. Um, but besides that, I want to talk about Loki for a second. We got a break last week with what looks like Zoro, Sanji, Luffy gonna square off against Loki. Loki, I think Loki's gonna be innocent. Um, well, not necessarily innocent, but I don't think he's the evil person everybody makes him out to be, because it is One Piece. I mean, look at Zoro. He was made to be a demon, and he's a chill guy. He just sliced up some bounty people when he needed food. Luffy, he's made out to be an evil pirate, and he saves people, which I would argue he saves people more than the Marines do. I mean, look at Crocodile, look at Doflamingo. So my point being is we get a lot of people introduced as being bad people when they turn out to be good. King Riku is another one. I feel like King Harold might have been a traitor, or he was going to betray Elbaf. I felt like he was working with the Holy Knights specifically, as we see when Somers, Gillaham, or whatever his name was, and Gunko are talking, as once they get summoned, and they're like, "Oh, did you summon us to visit King Harold's grave?" That to me, that was 100% a red flag on King Harold, and it made me think maybe Loki actually wasn't a bad guy. We know Loki's on the verge of death. Like, he's beat to shit. I think he's just putting on a tough guy ego to try to get away. So I think what's going to happen next chapter is either Sanji, Zoro, Luffy, or a combination of the three. Luffy might use like King Kong gun, but I feel like Loki is going to quote unquote get knocked out. Um, but that's again just because of how much damage he accumulated against Shamrock and Gunko when he couldn't fight back. I also the way Loki threatened everybody last chapter. That made me feel like he was just putting on like an egotistic tough guy type ordeal. Like, he's like, "I could do it, don't make me do it," and then smack, he slaps the Yggdrasil tree, causes lightning to come down, just to be like, "Yeah, like, motherfuckers, I know the weakness, I got the power to do it, don't make me do it, just do what I tell you to." If Loki was truly the evil guy people said he was, I felt like Loki, that never would have happened. He would have just started attacking and causing lightning strikes to come all around Elbaf. So I think Loki's just putting on the tough guy act. Also, I don't see Luffy trusting somebody who is evil. Come on, guys. Like, we know Luffy's personality. We know how Luffy is. He knows when people's good or bad. I also just want to go on record and say, if Loki was chained up the whole time, he couldn't fight back like we've seen against Guko and Shamrock. Why didn't the Giants kill him? Maybe they're not strong enough to. Maybe Loki's just that much of a shit brick house. But no, it don't sit right with me. I'm sure probably in the next chapter or two, or maybe the next 50 chapters, because Oda likes to dick tease us a little bit. It's going to turn out Loki might have actually killed his dad to protect Elbaf because he don't trust the government. as we can see, he hates the Holy Knights, he hates the Celestial Dragons, and if King Harold was looking into working with them, I can see why Loki would be all upset about it. And yeah, man, like I said, I don't see Loki being a bad guy. I'm not gonna sit here and say he's necessarily a good guy, because with how big of a reputation he has, and some of the stuff we've seen in flashbacks, I don't think that's misconstrued. He might have been a little shithead. Ooh, okay. What if Loki's like Usopp? He acted like a little shit for attention, but then he found out the truth, like how Usopp found out about the truth about Captain Kuro. What was his butler name? I can't think of it right now, but Usopp kept quiet about that. And what if Loki found out the truth of what his dad was doing, and Loki took the fall to protect his dad's reputation and protect Elbaf? What if Loki might be the unsung hero of Elbaf? So maybe instead of the accursed prince, what if he's just like the misunderstood prince? I don't know, man. Elbaf has been a great chapter. I mean, been a great arc so far. And now that the Holy Knights are moving, come on, Dragon. How long has it been since you've moved from that desk? Chop, chop, buckaroo. Elbaf is going to be in turmoil, and I feel like Elbaf is going to be the first start of the final war. I'm here for it. Hopefully, I'm right. Hopefully, Loki's a good guy. Otherwise, I'm going to feel kind of dumb after making this. But with that being said, I got to head to work, so peace out.